Well, it's still TVC breakfast this Thursday morning. It's time to talk sport again. And champions Manchester City return to the top of the Premier League table with 2-0 victory over Everton at Goodison Park. Now, both City and Liverpool have 62 points apiece, but City have the upper hand on goal difference, having played one game more than Jurgen Klopp's side. It is the first time City have been top since December the 8th. Liverpool play Bournemouth, of course, on Saturday, while City hosts Chelsea a day later in the League Cup final. Joining me this morning via Skype is football analyst Biola Obiwole. Thank you for joining us this morning, Biola.
Glad to be here.
Okay, now we saw another business display from Manchester City. Everton, a very difficult game, yet they came out with the desired result. Are you seeing a mental advantage from the defending champions, or is it just part of what football brings to us?
I mean, in this situation, all the pressure now is on Liverpool, and you've got to ask yourself: do they have the mentality to go past this next stage? For me, it's really important that Liverpool beat Bournemouth and they keep winning subsequent games, because now City I don't have as much pressure on them as Liverpool do. Everyone's looked at Liverpool as the title favourite. All the fans are hopeful. Man City just know that they need to just take one game at a time. We saw a City side that didn't have to labour too much. They didn't really get into third gear against Everton. They were able to get the result. So I'm thinking another situation like this could happen in subsequent games. And then when it gets to the point where Man City are actually winning games because they're really good, Liverpool are going to be in trouble.
Now, Liverpool, we've seen them have fantastic games. We saw City struggle. Could Liverpool just be going through the same situation we saw City go through? 5 matches, they lost 3 in 5, drew 1. I think they just won only 1 game. Do you see Liverpool holding on?
I mean, it's a very funny one, because a lot of fans from Liverpool especially are going to be complaining about squad depth. They've got a few injuries to a few key players. But I have to ask myself, is that enough, or is that an excuse? And I don't think it is, because Jurgen Klopp has had, 4 years to work on this Liverpool team. And even though we know that many didn't expect them to go this far or really be serious contenders in the league this season, if Liverpool don't win the league this season, the pressure will be on him to win it next season. And they will need to actually consolidate that by winning the league this season. So they need to push themselves. And look, they're in the same situation as Tottenham. Only one competition, that's the Champions League and the Premier League. Tottenham are 5-6 points behind them. So you can't really say that Tottenham are in trouble and then say that Liverpool are not. If Liverpool can go on to do a fantastic job, then that would be good for them.
Now, let's talk about the managers now. Pep Guardiola, a serial winner. Klopp has won, but he tends to lose finals. At least that's what statistics says. Now, do you think the advantage is with the managers, or do the players have a larger role to play?
Of course, a lot of coaches have said it. 95% of what goes on, 95% of what goes on the pitch is solely on the player. So if training doesn't go up from the beginning, then there's a really high chance that the match performance as well will be poor. My thing with the managers is Jurgen Klopp has one approach, which is taking the players closely, making sure that they're really close to him and everything. It kind of works sometimes, but when things are not going well, it's really difficult to put the players in position, and it's really difficult to tell a few players, you have not been doing well, you're going to sit on the bench, especially players like Salah, Mane, to say the least. But with Pep Guardiola, we've seen his firebrand approach. We saw him from the first season when he let 4 fullbacks go. We've seen him drop players from time to time. So it's not really easy for Pep Guardiola, difficult for Pep Guardiola to make some decisions in terms of dropping players. But what I can say is this: if it comes to an advantage, I think Pep has the advantage over Jurgen Klopp.
All right. Now, before I let you go, El Clasico, who will win the second leg? It was evenly poised yesterday. Who will win the second leg?
It's difficult, because Barcelona away from home in the Copa del Rey, they've not been so good. Real Madrid at the same time have been fantastic at home. We've seen a Real Madrid side that has been resurgent. The 1-1 draw at Barcelona was not a fluke. They could easily have won that game if a few key players, I'm talking about Gareth Bale
All
now,
right.
were available.
Okay, thank you very much, Abiola, for your time this morning. We wish Liverpool and, of course, Manchester City all the best in the pursuit for the Premier League title now.